For this first grammar question, the thing I want to point out is that you will know when you're really good at grammar when you look at these answer choices and choice B instantly makes you think of a rule and have a plan. Right now, this probably just seems like, all right, I'm just going to read them all and see what they sound like. But you want to get to a point where you recognize that choice B has the comma plus conjunction. But is a conjunction, so is and, that's the more common one. And then when there's a comma, we use that to join two sentences. So the reason I would be thinking about choice B first is that is the only choice here that gives me a clear plan. If there is a sentence before that comma and a sentence after that, but that's it. We have no choice. We've got to pick B. It is the only one here that can join two complete sentences. So as I'm reading, starting from here, I am going to be thinking about, does it sound like a sentence? So scientists had previously thought the sun to be in a relatively quiet phase at that time. That is a sentence. It's weird because of the sun to be is kind of a strange phrase even for native English speakers, but it is a sentence scientists had previously thought is kind of the sentence itself, right? We have a subject and a verb, and that kind of part is it. So we could end it with the comma after time. Scientists had previously thought the sun to be in a relatively quiet phase at that time. Now, let's not read the word but, because I don't really care if it's there. I'm only interested in it because it allows me to join two complete sentences. So let's listen to it without the but and hear if we have a sentence. The Lund team's findings suggests otherwise. Yes, that is a sentence as well. The Lund team's finding is the subject, suggests is the verb, and there you go. So that's it. No reason for me to check any other choice. I had a clear test. I needed to have two complete sentences. There's two complete sentences. There's it. That's it. There's no other way to do it. Without the comma is not okay. We can use conjunctions to join things together when they're not sentences, when they're dependent clauses, or more like a list almost, a list of two things. So you don't have that. A comma by itself is not enough to join two sentences. So whether the but is there or not maybe affects how we link the two sentences, like in terms of their meaning. But grammatically speaking, they're still two sentences. And so the but is really, for me, there only to do the work that like a period would do if we had to separate them out. And then D, obviously wrong. We need some sort of punctuation there because there's clearly a break in the thought. So ultimately, you want to get good at noticing which answer choices tell you the rule. And certain choices are going to be the ones you test first because they're directly linked to certain rules. And here, if B failed, we would try to think about what else could be right. But a lot of times, if we know the rule and we know something like B exists, it kind of is going to be the answer. But you really got to check to be absolutely sure.